All right, guys, let's get started. Hello, everyone. My name is Wo. I'm the ambassador manager of KCC and I'm also the host today. I hope you all have a good weekend so far. And today I'm excited because we have three amazing projects from KCC, and they have got voted last week from the community to attend this event. And I'm sure they will bring a lot of value today for the viewers. And before I bring the speakers up, I want to play a short video regarding the unicorn contest, just in case some of you jump into the stream and don't know a lot about the contest at all. This video will give you a brief introduction about what it is. Okay. All right, welcome back. So as you see in the video, this is one of the major event hosted by Kugon and also the Kugon community chain. It aims to explore more projects to build on KCC and help to expand the ecosystem. As you probably noticed, that according to the timeline, we have officially closed up the registration on April 17th, actually. And as a result, we have more than 100 projects applied for the contest. And around 50% of that actually deployed on KCC already. And they are undergo a data competition right now. So that's why we bring some of the projects to show up every week and introduce themselves to broader audience, and including today the three projects on the stage. Okay, and some of you have already know that we have a huge event called KCC Carnival Week coming up on May 6th. That's the coming Friday. Okay, so make sure you stay tuned for that. It's a huge event, and I'm not going to take too much of your time. And next, I'm going to bring up the three speakers of today and have them to say hi to the audience. And the first audience, the first speaker that I'm going to bring up, he's one of our friends. All right, the projects have deployed on KCC for a while. I'm personally amazed by their product. In fact, he got into the crypto long time ago with a strong background in traditional finance, and that's why he chose to build this project to managing the risk people may facing when trading or doing DeFi's or try out DeFi protocols. And without further ado, let's welcome Sai Keeper, the founder of Saffron Finance. So Sai, please unmute yourself and say hi to the audience.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. Thanks so much. Thank you for the introduction, Will. I'm Sai Keeper. I'm the founder of Saffron Finance. As Will said, I've been into the crypto space for quite some time. I worked, in the crypto space since I graduated college. I got into Bitcoin mining very early on, mined some altcoins, started building block explorers, and got into everything relating to crypto, became super obsessed with it, hyper obsessed with it. And since then, I've been really doing my homework and building in this space. Recently got introduced to DeFi in, I think, early 2020 and decided to go all in on it. Built Saffron Finance with some of the coworkers that I've met along the way. And it's been a really great and rewarding experience. And glad to bring SFI and its risk mitigation features to KuCoin Chain.
Yep. Thank you, Sai. And I just love the auto tone. It's kind of interesting. And yeah, thank you for your introduction. Now we're gonna moving on, or I'm going to bring up another gentleman. He has rich experience in marketing. In fact, more than 13 years in marketing, and he has been in the crypto space since 2018, right? And he always sees potential of blockchain and wishes the project he will share today could accelerate the growth of Web3. So I'm sure he will have a lot of things to share. Let's welcome Sadeep from the X hashtag.
Hey, Will. Thank you. Um, yes, with X hashtag, we are looking to accelerate the growth of Web3 projects and give users an opportunity to earn some crypto without spending any money, because we are getting a lot of attention for the Web3 space, and we want to onboard as many people as possible. But then the barrier to entry remains that you need to have some money to begin with. So we are trying to break that barrier by making people do some tasks in exchange for free crypto, and these tasks are from projects who want to grow in the space. So it's a win-win situation, and I'm very happy to be here and deploying X hashtag on KuCoin community chain. Thank
Good
you.
stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Thank you for the intro, Sadeep. So next, I'm going to bring up a friend of us, and he is a full stack deployer with over 8 years of experience. He also got into the crypto very early, since 2017. He saw the value of blockchain and has deep passion for bringing utility to crypto and creating a better experience for users. I don't want to take too much of his time, so please allow me to bring up Superflat, the co-founder and also the core developer of Kudos.
Hello, everyone, and thank you, Will, for the introduction. Yeah, as he already said, we founded Kudos last year, in the middle of the year, basically when the KCC launched, and I have been very interested in seeing a new chain that has very low gas costs and fast transactions. As he said, I've been in Ethereum since 2017, and I have had bad experiences with high gas costs, and so this was a great opportunity to launch our project and build a platform that allows us to continually build new projects upon our token. More on that later.
Yeah, thank you. Right, high gas speed is always annoying. So let's. I believe you have met all the speakers today. So before we move on, I just want to quickly remind our audience that we will have multiple rounds of giveaway. So make sure you stay with us until the very end. And before we move on to the presentation part, I just want to give you guys a quick explaining of what's going on. Right. So for the presentation, we will invite the speakers to share their project, and after all of them have finished their presentation, we will have a open Q&A session. So if you have any questions so far, please keep it, write it down somewhere, and save it later. I mean, right? We will have that session going on later, so that if your question get picked, you will be rewarded, and that will be the process. And now let's welcome our first speaker of today, Sidekeeper, to share the project Saffron Finance. So Sidekeeper, if you want, you can share your screen and start your presentation.
Great, I'll share it now. Okay, can you guys see it?
Yep.
Cool. I'll start with the homepage of Saffron.finance. So Saffron.finance has two major features. The first is SFI staking, and that's what we're looking at right now. So if you scroll down on this page, you can see SFI single staking has about 7% APR, and we have almost 1 million TVL in this pool right now. And this page here is just our emissions program. So what happens with the SFI token is that everyone who contributes to the SFI ecosystem by providing liquidity to any of the pools that mitigate risk, those risky pools get a fee attached to them. It's about 12.5%. And that fee gets put into the Saffron treasury. What will happen then is that the treasury can vote on doing buybacks. The treasury can vote on spending that money on things that would essentially make the SFI token more valuable. And as a governance token, it also has value because the fact that it owns a portion of that treasury and gets to decide on what happens to that treasury. So this is a very similar concept to other DeFi protocols that have a large treasury, and they can go ahead and have their users that own tokens vote on what to do with that capital, and that makes the tokens valuable. So here on this page, you can put your SFI tokens to work, and you can join the SFI staking pool, which is the first pool. Also, being included in any of these pools, if you're depositing your SFI into one of these pools on this page, you're actually earning a voting boost. So you get to vote, and you get more power in your vote when you go to the governance and you're doing governance activities. You'll be able to have more of an influence. So if you have a lot of SFI, you can actually boost your governance and have a bigger decision-making power if you're staking on any of these pools on this page. So we also have the SFI ETH pools, which have a higher APR. That's because the TVL is a little bit lower and the rewards are higher, and we're basically incentivizing liquidity here. SushiSwap has a double liquidity program with us. So if you're actually in this pool, you're getting sushi rewards as well. And then we have 3 partner pools. So we have Bitsy, which is the first exchange we're listed on, Alpha, which is another DeFi project that we're really close with, and Portion, which is a NFT platform. So any of these pools that you're farming in, you'll get extra rewards. Some of them are also rewarded with tokens, like the Bitsy token was the first one to add extra rewards. Alpha was also adding extra rewards. Those programs have ended, but the Portion program is still going on. And if you're farming in this pool, you're actually going to get an airdrop every other week from the Portion team, and they're like a big NFT platform. So that's the SFI staking page. So that's a pretty standard DeFi thing. Now we've actually got this notification here that says Saffron V2 has been deployed to KuCoin. So you can click on it here, and it'll bring you to this page where you can see the insurance pools. So this is really where the protocol gets used. So every pool here is adapted to the Mojito Swap smart contract system. So Mojito Swap is one of the protocols that's on KCC, and they have these pools where you're farming MJT tokens on each of these LP pairs. So, for example, the MJT SFI pool has a 2.5% APR. The KCS USDC pool has a 100% APR. We'll be looking at this a little bit later. It's really interesting because it has high APR. You can see MJT KCS also has 154% APR. And the Bitcoin K, which is like the wrapped Bitcoin on KuCoin chain, KCS has also 118% APR. So what are we going to do on this page, and why is Saffron useful, and what's going on here? So basically there's 2 different pools of capital. There's a senior tranche and an insurance tranche. And what this means is if you're farming in the senior tranche, you're getting insurance from the insurance tranche, which means if anything happens to Mojito Swap, if anything happens to the tokens, any smart contract that's underlying any of these things, that bug or that risk is being mitigated because you have the insurance tranche to cover you. So instead of going into Mojito Swap and getting 110% APR, you can get 65% APR, but you're going to get 99.77% coverage. So if anything goes wrong, you get all your money back. And from my perspective, this is something that an investor who has a very conservative outlook on yield, this is something that they're interested in because they're only earning just a little bit more than half of the APR. But if anything goes wrong, they're going to get reimbursed. So they're not at risk of losing all their capital. Now on the other side, you have the USDC tranche. This is the insurance tranche. This is where the insurance comes from. So if you deposit into this tranche, you're putting in your money, and if anything goes wrong, the senior tranche gets that money. So basically, this is a contract for the insurance tranche to provide insurance to everyone that's in the senior tranche. And the good thing about this is, if you're trying to farm USDC at a really high APR, you're not going to find 21%. It's very hard to find 21% APR on USDC, right? And if you're already farming on Mojito Swap, right, you're probably taking a Mojito Swap risk on some of your capital anyway. So if you're confident that Mojito Swap is not going to be, taken down, or if it's not going to be, subject to a hack, then you would deposit to this tranche because you're confident in that fact, and you'd actually be earning a lot of APR here. And in fact, if you're maybe farming in the MJT KCS pool, you'd be earning 30% APR because there is actually a higher platform APR for this pool. So this really makes the system attractive because it's a way to give users who just want APR on one stablecoin access to higher yields. And of course, with KuCoin up and coming in the L1 space, we might see some APRs that are over 1,000%. And what that would mean is, you would see a senior tranche that might have a 600% APR, and then an insurance tranche that could have 200% APR on USDC, and that would just be crazy, right? So normally you'll see high APRs on these really risky pairs, and what Saffron does is it sells insurance to the senior tranche, levering up the insurance tranche single staking APR. And this is really where I think a lot of people would be interested in DeFi, because they'll find very, very high APRs in the single staking pool, which isn't really available elsewhere. And the senior tranche as well for conservative users who are not really into DeFi because it's too risky. They're going to be in the senior tranche thinking about, okay, if I have this much capital and I lose it all in a hack, how am I going to explain this to my loved ones? How am I going to explain this, to the people that are depositing money with me? We think that institutions will use this. We think that normal users who are conservative with their capital and have high responsibility and can't just lose everything on an investment, they're going to be more likely to use an insured product. So that's why we've built this system, and we think that KCS and KCC is a really good partner because it's so new and there are so many of these unproven platforms, Mojito Swap and others that have just launched on KCC. It helps to have insurance because people feel comfortable. If the protocol has only been around for 2 or 3 months, I think it helps a lot to provide insurance to that protocol so people feel comfortable using it. So right now, we have a modest amount of TVL, but we think that as time goes on and these APRs are more established, we can find more and more users to deposit into here and find that the insurance is useful, or they think that being an insurance provider could also be useful because you have higher APR. So yeah, we think that this is a good way to make a competitive product that provides a lot more earning potential and a lot more risk mitigation potential. I think I've just about used up my 10 minutes. I tried to explain everything as quickly as I could. I know there's a lot going on here, but yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to leave a comment in the YouTube comment box, and I'll read it, and we can go through it later. So yeah, that's my 10 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Very good, very explainative, and very good tool as well. So before we move on, we will do a quick giveaway for all the Saffron Finance supporters. And the rules is this. So we will review a phrase later, and for all the audience, you need to type that in the comment sections of the live stream or the chat room in the YouTube, and make sure you type the phrase also with your Telegram username so that we know who you are later. And some viewers last time complained that some people win without typing their Telegram username. So for this time, if you didn't leave your Telegram username, you will not be qualified as winner, even though you get picked. Okay. So the phrase is going to be Saffron Finance always the best, right? Please type this in the YouTube comment section, also with your Telegram username. And we will have Sai to help us to count 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. Let me see the chat flow first. Please type that in the chat. All right. So Sai, can you help me to count 3, 2, 1, and stop?
Okay. 3, 2, 1, stop.
Awesome. I think we got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now let's move on or bring up another speaker, the Sadiq from S hashtag. Here you go.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes, you can go ahead.
All right. Hey guys, let me introduce you to X hashtag, a 360-degree Web3 growth automation suite. Our main goal is to enable sustainable growth for Web3 projects. And as a part of this mission, we have built several features and services that allow Web3 projects to accelerate their growth, while at the same time creating opportunities for users to earn crypto with little to no investment at all. Our team consists of about 10 members across development, marketing, and operations, and is headed by Monica Durga, who has previously been the chief technical architect of Router Protocol. All our team members have a lot of experience in their respective field, and we're always looking to onboard more people. So if you're interested, do contact us. X hashtag is supported by well-known investors in the space, including KuCoin Labs and other great investors. Our token X tag is currently trading on KuCoin, Gate.io, and Radium. We are a multi-chain project and currently active on Solana, Avalanche, and KCC networks. You can access the X hashtag dApp by going to app.xhashtag.io, where you'll see several campaigns. You can participate in these campaigns to earn some XTAG tokens, and all you have to do is complete some tasks from our partners. Over 200,000 members have participated since November last year across all the campaigns. And on KCC, we had deployed the liquid staking vault creation feature for KRC20 tokens. You may have heard about liquid staking for Ethereum 2.0 or AVAX or SOL tokens, where when you stake tokens, you'll receive the network staking rewards. And at the same time, you will also receive a staked liquid token, which you can use in DeFi as a collateral for lending and borrowing, or some other use case. This feature has been available for native network coins for some time now, but there's no such feature available in the market for KRC20 tokens, and that's exactly what we have built. This feature is very useful to encourage people to stake, as they know that they can achieve maximum capital efficiency by using the liquid token in DeFi, while at the same time their tokens are staked. We have a guide available in our Medium blog where you can create this a vault for your own token within 2 minutes. Let's take a look at the staking vaults to give you an idea of how it works from user perspective. So here we have created a free token vault giving about 18,000% APR for staking the free tokens. So you can claim free tokens by just clicking this mint tokens on the mainnet. So I have already minted, and you can take a look at my MetaMask over here. So I have some KCS for fees, gas fees, and 100 free tokens. And you can also notice that I have some S free tokens, which is basically the liquid stake token. So let's go ahead and stake free tokens. So let me just stake all the tokens that I have. So this is the transaction. Once this transaction goes through, so you can see that I have 0 free tokens now because I have staked it, and I also have 100 S free tokens. And on the back end, I'm also gathering rewards. So you can see that my balance has updated now. So my current deposit is 100, and the earnings are linearly vested over the vault duration, and I can claim anytime. And I also have the S3 tokens, which I can use for some other use case. And these tokens are liquid, which means I can send it to your wallet and I can use it in DeFi. But do remember that if you want to claim your original stake back, you need these S3 tokens. So do not lose them. And that's liquid staking, guys. Over to you, Will.
Yep. All right, thank you. Thank you, Sadeep, for the introduction of the project. So we're going to do the same with hashtag for its support as well. A quick giveaway. And the freeze is going to be X hashtag to the moon. So for all the viewers, please type that in the comment section of YouTube and also with your Telegram username. Let me see the chat flow right now. Please type that in the comment section. Yes. Awesome. So, how about Sudeep? Can you count down three, two, one, and stop?
3, 2, 1, stop.
Cool. Awesome. I think we got it. And now let's move on to our last speaker of today, which is Superflag from Kudos.
Hello, everyone, again. Right. Let me introduce Kudos to you, a platform, a token, and a community. Our team consists of 4 guys spread all over the world. The project was founded and initially developed by AWAS and me, with Stephen S. taking over the role of business development, and Radishan later joining as another developer. We aim to create community-driven projects. What that means is, we develop projects that offer DeFi utilities to and opportunities to invest and earn for the community. Feedback from the community gets taken into account and the direction of the project gets adjusted. The community, through their usage of the projects and the word of mouth and other advertisement, is also the basis of the marketing. Additionally, the projects are designed to automatically generate funding for further development, simply by being used. Let's take a look at our namesake token, Kudos, which builds the foundation of all other Kudos projects. It was the first proper Dogecoin that got launched on KCC. Features include fast transactions thanks to the KCC chain, anti-whale by limiting the transaction size to 0.5% of the current supply, automatic growth of liquidity pools that get locked forever through tax on transactions. It is also deflationary. That means each normal transaction burns 5% of the transacted amount. There's also a secondary tax that goes back to the development fund, allowing the marketing of existing projects and the growth of new projects. Kudos was launched on the 30th of June 2021 and has a current supply of 833 trillion Kudo, due to 16.8% of the supply having been burned. The market capitalization is currently $450,000 and we currently have 3,350 holders. Approximately 122,000 transfers have been done by the contract, which puts us as the 17th place on the list of KRC20 tokens, while our holder count puts us at the 14th place. Let's take a look at our first project that builds on top of the Kudos token, referrals, or share to earn. You can create your own referral code on our D app, share it with friends, and earn between 2 and 6% on each of their Kudo purchases. That's pretty simple, right? Next up, our NFT release, Kudoggies. Launched on the 8th of January of this year, about 18% of the supply has been minted so far for a price of 2 KCS. Our NFTs have 2 special features. First, each Kudoggie can be given a name in exchange for Kudos tokens. And secondly, each purchase swaps 1 KCS, so half of the minting price, into Kudos to build a redemption pool, which is a secondary price flow. That means right now you are able to redeem each Kudoggie for 22 billion Kudos. Another of our projects are the vaults. Here you can stake LP tokens that you would usually be able to deposit in farms, but without the worry of having to manually harvest your rewards, swap and restake them. The vaults handle this for you. Additionally, Kudos investors can earn extra rewards by providing the gas fees for compounding. By manually harvesting the vault, you can earn Kudos tokens. Finally, our biggest project yet, KCC Social. KCC Social is a wallet identity provider. What that means is, you can give your wallet address a memorable name and a profile. This makes it harder to impersonate you, and we aim to increase the trust in the crypto community. My bad. Sorry. Okay, this animation does not work. I'm very sorry. Anyway, I was going to say that you can make your profile unique by giving your NFTs a second home. As you can see on these example profiles, two of them have Kudogi NFTs as avatars, but you can also choose one of the many other collections on KCC, like KuCoin Loman or Vixen Pongs or Vixen Pops or KuOrgs as your avatar. You can also add links to all of your social services, so you can store them and share them all in one place. For example, here we have Telegram, Discord, Twitter, Medium, Reddit, but there's also many more choices. We also made sending crypto more clear on our platform. No more remembering complicated hashes or being unsure if you got the correct wallet. On top of that, we offer a range of tokens you can easily select to make the transaction process quicker. Your profile should represent your style. So on top of your avatar NFT, we offer over 70 custom NFT backgrounds that will suit your avatar, and many additional free custom designs. But that's not all. You can stand out even more with special badges. You can make a statement or show off your investments by getting limited edition badges, some of which will offer additional utility within Kudos or our partnered projects. Well, now that you heard a lot about our projects, you might be interested to check it out yourself. So here are all the important links, our social groups on Telegram and Discord, and the links to each project utility we have created. Our token can be found on most dexes on KCC, like Mojito Swap, KuSwap, or Coffee Swap. And that's actually it already. Thanks for listening to my overview of the Kudos platform, and if you have any questions, stick around for the upcoming Q&A section. Back to Will.
Good. Thank you for the amazing sharing. Yeah, let's do another giveaway for the Kudos fans. As we know you have been around for a while, so I saw a lot of people are waiting for this. Right. So for the raffle phrase, it's going to be Kudos coolest dog. Okay, and please make sure you also attach your Telegram username as well. Let me see you guys happening there. All right. Superfly, can you help me count 3, 2, 1, and stop?
Of course. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1, stop.
Cool. I think we got it. Awesome. Thank you guys for sharing. A lot of content have been shared so far. I'm sure most of the viewers have some questions as well. So I will bring all three speakers up. And right now we are doing a quick Q&A. So for this part, if you have any question, please type. Here's an example. Okay. So please make sure you tag the project you want to ask or the speaker you want to ask, also with the question and your Telegram username as well. We will not pick, or if your Telegram username is not attached, then you will be disqualified. Okay. So for now, let's see if anyone want to ask any questions to Kudos, to X hashtag, and to Saffron Finance. And for the speakers, if you have already picked your questions, please let me know. Let's wait another 30 seconds. All right, I think we got the first the question so far. This one is asked by Savine. Don't blame me for saying your name if I pronounce it the wrong way. So, what is Saffron Academy? Can you explain it more about the same in the detail? And please, Sai.
Hey, thank you. Yes, thank you for the question about Saffron Academy. Saffron Academy is a website where anyone can learn more about DeFi. and DeFi-related materials. We also have a podcast that's available on Apple iTunes and on Spotify. So you can go to academy.saffron.finance, and there you'll find some video guides, written guides, and podcast videos, everything you could want to learn about DeFi and to also learn about how to use Saffron and more in detail about what Saffron is. Some of our previous podcast guests were Milton Demures, who's a very prominent DeFi investor, the co-founder of Solana, as well as we also had one of the co-founders of Sushi Swap on our podcast. So there have been quite a few big names in our podcast, and there have been quite a few articles written by our team that explain how to use DeFi and what DeFi is all about.
Cool. Sushi Swap, big names. I would like to, visit that and hear some podcasts if possible. And another question asked by crypto influencer in India: how do you think Saffron Finance will benefit from KCC and its community?
Great question. I think Saffron will benefit from KCC by being able to capture some of those newer protocols that are up and coming, which may be perceived as risky because the chain is so new. And I think KCC will benefit from having Saffron because there will be more optionality for DeFi and earning DeFi yield on KCC.
All right, thank you so much. And Sadeep has just picked a question asked by Ayush. That hashtag is a true. Let me public it out. Let S hashtag is true what I read. Single asset staking. How does this work, and what are the transaction change and all? Please explain.
Yeah. So what I just demonstrated was single asset staking. So usually projects request you to add liquidity and do some yield farming, but that actually pushes people back because this impermanent loss and they are worried about it. So with single asset staking, along with liquid staking, it encourages people. And you can just go to app.xhashtag.io and start staking over there. There's also a tutorial available on our Medium blog. Regarding the transaction charges, it's the usual KCC transaction charge, which is very, very cheap, less than a cent. So yeah, I think I've answered this question.
Right, thank you. Then another question asked by crypto influencer India again. What is auto? Okay, I clicked the wrong one. Sorry. What is the automated ambassador program, and how can I be part of it? Of the growth of hashtag? Can you share more about that?
Yes. So at the moment, we are also running campaigns and building communities of various other Web3 project partners. And one of the major requests is that we want to convert these members into actual users. So we have actually added over 200,000 members who have participated in our campaigns, have actually joined our partner projects, communities. And on a daily basis, we want to convert these members into actual ambassadors of the project, so that they can add value to the project on a daily basis. So we are creating this automated ambassador program platform where projects can post tasks, and people or the users can act as ambassadors and complete those tasks in return for guaranteed rewards. And yeah, this is a daily task. So projects are receiving value on a daily basis and don't mind paying these ambassadors. We also added a feature called threshold-based payment, where these members are paid only after they reach a certain threshold. So that way, these people are constantly adding value to the project. and getting rewarded at the end of the week or so. And the whole thing is automated. The whole platform is automated. It's crypto friendly because we process token payments, and there's no administrative overhead to the projects because starting an ambassador program is easy, but then once you start scaling, you need to hire more and more people to manage that. But we have automated all of it. So yeah, that's the
Wow.
answer.
Wow, sounds amazing. Yeah, we also have the ambassador program, but it's manually. So yours
Yeah.
is sounds a little bit cool. So I will try to figure out that as well. Learn something from you guys. Um, right. So
Yeah.
another questions asked by Ishak for the Kudos team that there is a vast number of meme coins in the crypto space. So how do you intend to stand out and attract investors? Please reflect.
Yeah. So I think that while we have started out as a meme coin with the Kudos token, we have evolved past that. That is my opinion on this question. And we used the meme token, or well, Kudos in our case, as a starting point to generate funds for more complicated projects. So while Kudos will stay there and continue to hopefully appreciate and value based on the other developments of us, it will also continue powering our new projects, and thus we bring more utility to our initial token. So for example, in KCC Social, our new project, which aims to unite the crypto space in a social way, it is what we call powered by Kudos. That means you can use Kudos as a payment token in the platform and save about 5% compared to using other tokens. In that way, we believe that Kudos can stay on top of the, well, as you called it, meme coins on KCC, and hopefully evolve even past that. Thank you.
Right. So that means start. You guys start with or start as a meme coin, but now you have more or have more contents regarding the name, and it's now not a meme coin anymore. Right.
Exactly.
Awesome. So another question by Pokemon Go. So he wants to ask that do you guys feel satisfied by seeing your progress and achievements so far? And when you look back to the days when you have started this project.
Right. So let me bring up our roadmap actually for this, which I think is a good way of, looking back at what we have done so far. And I think it's been going pretty well in terms that we didn't think that we could release this much content in such a short amount of time, despite our limited funding. After all, everyone in our team still has full-time jobs, and our crypto projects are a side project, and yet we have managed to create enough funding and find enough time for that to work on a lot of different projects. As I've explained, we have the vaults, we have referrals, we launched an NFT, and now we have the social platform. And so when we look at our roadmap, we can see that we keep progressing on it, and it makes us feel good that we can still say we're actively supporting this project almost a year later, and we intend to continue with that much further. Of course, there is still a lot to go. As you can see, we're never finished. Rarely is a project ever finished, and we're still far from our ultimate goal, which of course is a KuCoin listing.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough. Thank you guys for the sharing. And for now, we're gonna like before we doing our last giveaway. So I want to bring up each speakers to share one more thing regarding their project. So if you have any campaign or promotion going on, you can take this chance and share that to the audience. How about we can start with Sai?
Sure. Let me share my screen really quick. Okay, can you see it?
No, not actually.
No, really. Let me see. Oh, all right, one sec.
Yeah, no worries.
There we go. Okay, So the first is that we have an ongoing partnership with KuSwap, and KuSwap now has a SFI KUS pool, which is open for deposits. I believe the APR on this pool is around 60%, so it's quite high. They've got some good partnership programs going on. They also have a trading battle, which started a few days ago, and that trading battle has around $40,000 in rewards. So if you're trading on KuSwap, consider checking out this Medium article, which is in this tweet, and they've got some details on how to enter the trading battle and what the rewards are. You can also find a link to the pools page where you can farm SFI KUS right now. The second is that the KCC Unicorn Contest also has a um, reward for following KCC Official on Twitter and entering into the senior tranche on Saffron, which is right here. So if you're farming in the senior tranche and you've also followed KCC Official on Twitter, you're eligible to win extra rewards through the partnership that Saffron has with KCC. These are the current running programs that we have going on right now on KCC. So if you'd like to make use of these, please visit our Twitter and follow the links for more details. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. And now, Sadiq, it's your turn. Do you have anything to share?
Yes, I would like to share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
So if you go to app.xhashtag.io, you will see we have a couple of active campaigns, and we will be adding more and more campaigns every week. So here we are giving away $7,500 worth of XTAG tokens. Apart from that, as part of the unicorn contest, we are also the task for that is to mint the free tokens and then stake it. And this ties into the unicorn contest task, where the rewards are given by KCC. So yeah, I just wanted to share this.
Awesome, awesome. Cool. So how about Super Flat?
Yes, we also have a campaign which I would like to share. Exactly. And that is on our new platform, where I earlier explained that we have these cool badges that you can display on your profile and later also trade and sell. We have a special badge for everyone that's viewing the stream right now. It will be only available for the next 4 hours and only through the link here. It won't be visible in our store, so it's very exclusive. So if you go to kcc.social/livestream, you can claim this free badge NFT for the next 4 hours. Make sure to use the opportunity.
All right, I just want to make sure I hear it right. So you are giving out free NFTs exclusively for the viewers today, right?
Exactly.
Awesome. So I already copy paste the link right here. If you attend today's AMA, I mean not AMA but a panel, you can go to this website and claim your free NFT. Very cool. Thank you, Super Flat, for this reward. Awesome. So now I think everybody have finished their part. So what we're gonna do, or what I'm going to do, is do a final giveaway for all the viewers today. Uh, if you are participating in this, please let me 1 second. Let me make the words pop. Okay, cool. So please type KCC unicorn, always unicorn. We'll pick one guy to give away $50 worth of kisses. All right, I see a lot of people are typing that right now. I will count down 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, I think we got it. So thank you guys for participating in it, and thank you all the speakers for sharing today. It was a great panel. And before we end this up, one last thing I want to share is start from this coming Friday, as I have mentioned earlier, we will have a carnival event that will last almost 2 weeks. Right, there will be many projects joining, and there will be many chances for you as a user to try out different products on KCC and earn tokens at the same time. So make sure you have followed our Twitter and join our community for the latest news. And also, congrats to the winner today. If you win, um, for example, if you win during the Q&A part, your question got picked. Make sure you leave your Telegram username right now. If you haven't done that with your question, please do it right now. Otherwise, you will be disqualified. Okay. I just want to make sure everybody on the same page. And lastly, congrats to all the winners. We will review the full winner list later in our Telegram community. And you can join the Telegram community right now by clicking the link in the description part of this live stream. And that will be all for today. Thank you all for being here. It was amazing. Thank you for the audience, and thank you, the speaker, for the great knowledge. We will see you again next time. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Thanks,
Thank you,
everybody.
guys.
Bye.